People of India, including Gen Z, if you want to be a big star, if you want to be an actor, if you want to break in Bollywood, maybe Hollywood, I have the guy for you. This is Karan. Karan, say hi.
Hi.
First, I wanted to start with Alliance, which has done quite well. That's also your casting.
Yeah.
So why the fuck Nikhil and not me? Ye hai, ladies and gentlemen, nepotism.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know this.
That's why we called you here. That's it. Thanks. So what do you do? If you can just help us.
This Musafir cafe was on my own. There was Alliance and Traitors too. We auditioned you also. I remember.
Yeah. And there was a girl who was very rude to me. I've only said no because they always ask for the casting couch and yeah, variety is the spice of life. That's what the judge is going to tell my wife. Don't smoke.
I'm loving it now.
Superstars are different from stars.
Rarely would you ever audition them.
Nobody picked up a phone and said, Karan, Mr. Bachchan here.
I wish he did call me. Post that we worked with him on Bad of Bollywood, and even in that he has a really fun part.
Yeah?
Yeah.
God, I got to see that show.
Yeah, for him. He was recently in Imtiaz's film, Main Wapas Aaunga. He was very good.
People of India, including Gen Z, who don't watch this show. If you want to be a big star, if you want to be an actor, if you want to break in Bollywood, maybe Hollywood, Tollywood, all the different woods of India, including Whistling Woods, where you can become a faculty, I have the guy for you. This is Karan. Karan, say hi.
Hi.
I mean, no, don't be so happy. There's not that many people watching. It's okay. You can individually say hi to all three of them.
I hope they will now.
I hope so. So let me just introduce you quickly, Karan, because I actually read up on you in the long drive I had. Karan is an actor first, which we'll discuss, and a casting director, but he's also a producer and a creator. I think with the wife, you create and write and all that. Oh, the ex-wife. Straight away, we start with a ball that's turning square. I hate it when the wicket is turning early morning. You know, it should take some time for the wicket to progressively, disintegrate. This is what's wrong with cricket today. Please be careful. Red ball cricket has become a nightmare. Karan, I'm so sorry. We had to begin with that.
No, it's good.
But the thing about these Google things and all, I mean, to be fair, Akanksha sent me very nice information. But then I just wanted to see a little more about your personal life. So I went on Insta and whatever as you do.
There's nothing on Insta.
No, there is some
Achha,
stuff about, or was it Google? I don't know. I was going through different things in the car.
Yes.
And was saying they work together and this and that.
Yeah.
But we can come to that later. This is a very soft show. This show is like my male body part. It's not really very rigorous. So don't worry. Is that too much? Is your mom and dad, parents going to watch this kind of thing?
It's fine.
Okay, I apologize,
I'll ask them
auntie.
not
Please watch after first 5 minutes. That's what we normally tell. We get out of the system by then.
Yeah.
So Karan, let's start the long journey. But first I wanted to start with Alliance, which has done quite well. That's also your casting.
Yeah. I mean...
So why the fuck Nikhil and not me?
I think him and Minnie are very
No,
good friends.
Minnie... I like
Actually,
Minnie.
Oh, it's you. I thought she said Cyrus Saukar and her.
Sahu is like family for them because he used to live off them. And even when he started earning, he still lives off them. But that's a Delhi trait. Minnie, I like. You can check with any of the VJs or people from that era. Not Nikhil.
shit.
Nikhil has lots of female friends till he got married and all. He's very different. I'm the desperate Indian male. You know who Minnie would say, okay, Cyrus is there. Okay, just call somebody. You know.
So
like
then
that.
next time we'll do Cyrus and Cyrus.
No! Cyrus is like me and Kunal. What's this for future there? I like Minnie. I still like Minnie. I was so happy that she won.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know this. So
Yeah.
I forgot.
Okay, that's why we called you here. That's it. Thanks. No, I'm joking. But the show did quite well, and
It did.
The IVM, the girls who work here and boys, they were very ecstatic and excited. And every week they would tell me, because since two of them are MTV, etc., they give me progress. I think Nikhil also did quite well in the beginning and was,
I think he did well till about
the middle of the show.
It was
Yeah,
very
yeah.
nice
Yeah.
ending also. And I think Minnie, of course, won it. So.
She's fabulous, man.
was
But I'm a huge Minnie fan. I've realized what kind of women I like. I like ballsy women, and that's a compliment. That's not a negative thing. They have to have that Shakti, that female energy. I love that. Why is this about me? He must be already upset. And this guy's already talking about himself. I love Minnie. Minnie loves me. Nikhil should be. What about Karan?
And why not Cyrus?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was the latest thing. But there's so much that you've done, both as casting. First, give us a bit about the background. Where did Karan land up from? You mentioned Dehradun? Is that?
No, I came from Bangalore.
Okay.
I'm from Bangalore, and I
Was
grew
it
up there.
Indigo and then Dehradun? Because sometimes the flights get diverted.
No, I think when I came, there was no Indigo also.
Wow.
It was like 15,
You do ageism
16
with
years
me.
back.
You do realize your dad's younger. He calls me uncle. Calm down, man. Sorry.
Don't look at. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, too late. Don't flirt, yeah. Don't flirt. I said I like Mini, na. Line mein khada ho jaye. So sorry, Bangalore was where you were
So Bangalore,
raised
I grew
there.
up. Yeah, I grew up there.
Oh, St. Joseph's Bangalore is what's mentioned.
Oh, I did that also.
So St. Joseph's, Nikhil went to the same college.
Did he?
Hence you cast him.
Yeah.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, nepotism. So back to the engineering story. So then you actually get into engineering college in Bangalore?
In Bangalore, yeah.
Okay.
CMRIT and bought
And
a year.
nothing to do with culture and art and all that at the moment.
I mean, I used to do, say, these, mad ads and movie spoofs and theatre and
Oh, so you're doing stuff?
anything, yeah.
But where? In college?
In college.
Okay.
In college.
Okay.
I mean, Bangalore didn't have a great theatre culture at the time, I feel. It grew around that time. I mean, there were these really big ones. Maybe
Mahesh Dattani is from there. One of the
Exactly,
big-
but they wouldn't take... I mean, I
Yeah,
didn't
true. You
even-
need a network because there's just 2-3 of
Yeah.
these. Yeah.
So you need to be like the topper and that also.
If you want to do theatre in Bombay, I have a guy, Gopal Dutt, good friend of mine.
I know.
Huh?
So
Anytime you want, just give us a call. I'll
now
put
I
you
don't
through.
want to.
Yeah. But no money, huh? No money. There's no money in theatre. Not really. Yeah.
no, I did theatre in Bombay. They paid me.
But how much will you make, at the end of the day?
You can't survive.
If you're Anupam Kher and doing a one-man show and going to Toronto and doing 10 shows, he gets paid.
Only he gets, yeah.
Yeah, so like
The
that.
others, no.
But, yeah, it's sad. Sorry.
So I did that. Once I dropped out of engineering, I joined this theatre group which used to do street theatre and other theatre. Again, I didn't know I'm going to be doing street theatre. I thought I'd be doing the proper plays.
I just mentioned no money. Now, when street theatre is 1 decibel below here, in normal theatre, so you're actually going to be out of pocket.
And you're on the street.
You're on the street, you're out of pocket, people are abusing you. And this is Bangalore traffic, they're worse than us.
Oh, I don't know
My
if you know
God.
Bangalore. At that time, there was this place near Shivaji Nagar where apparently they used to also sell weapons. I used to hear this. I've not seen it. And we went to do a play and...
On the road?
On the road. And it was some anti-drugs thing. It's part of Bangalore festival.
But not anti-gun.
Bangalore Habba.
You got to get your market right.
No, weapons are also knives.
No, but...
Not like guns. No.
Oh, knives.
Knives, swords. And they call it long over there.
Long?
Like a long...
Wow. They're so bored I couldn't finish the word. Long sword. Long kafi hai. Let's move on.
So we were performing and suddenly there were a lot of people who were gathering and we realized, okay, it's getting a bit out of hand. And there were about 5 women and 2 boys and what are we going to save them? So we all just got up and sat in the car and ran.
Like a mob?
Yeah. I mean, first there was
you
a
felt
crowd.
an aggression in the mob?
Yeah.
Like they weren't understanding your...
They were just starting to, I guess, chedo the women there and all that happens, right? You're doing a...
Was Nikhil one of them?
No.
He's a Bangalore boy. Rahul Dravid? No.
No, I think he was busy playing.
Hey, that's one down. That was the opening. Okay.
Yeah. So these things used to happen. We did those. And then I think I joined a theatre group. There was a theatre course. It's called Misfit again. So Ratan Thakur Grant. I mean, people in Bangalore would relate to it. And late.
The John Barry John of...
Kind of. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So I did theatre with him and then I came to Bombay.
So one sec, you finished your engineering degree or you didn't?
1 year. Only 1
So
year.
you're like me, 1 year LLB, 1 year engineering. Together we have half a degree. But not the same one.
But that's good enough, no?
I mean, what if the wrong one goes to court? You start building a bridge there or something.
The other will save them.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. I can't build anything. Okay, so you come to Bombay. You have contacts in Bombay?
No,
And what did your plan was to become an actor at that point?
I just wanted to work in films and theatre because even when we did theatre, we did everything. We wrote, we produced, we acted, we directed.
Production? Everything is yours.
Exactly.
Yeah. Huh.
So everybody is doing everything together and I liked writing. So I thought, I'll do everything. I used to audition, I used to go work as an AD, I used to work in production also, I used to work backstage, I used to do everything. In fact, there's Atul Kumar, if you know of him.
Yeah, famous.
So I called him once because I had done backstage in Bangalore for him.
Oh, okay.
So I called him randomly and he was very sweet. He just said, come, मैं पृथ्वी में बैठा हूँ, कहाँ है तू? I was like, oh, this guy actually remembers me. So I went there and I think he was working on a play. There was Neil and Kalki and all of them in the thing. I'm like, wow, I'm in Prithvi Theatre.
With actors, known people.
Yeah.
Huh.
And then he said, listen, I'm not doing anything for the next 1 year. I'm building my residency. But I'll give you some
Building
numbers.
my residency means?
Like he made a theatre residency.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where?
In Kamshet.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's done.
And the funds came from where?
by doing plays.
Atul Kumar. We need to know more.
Investment. A lot of
Okay,
people
I'm just kidding. Don't be mean. I know how hard it is.
Yeah. He did that, and so he said, "I'll give you these many numbers and names. You just call them and give them my reference. I'm sure they'll help you." I called, and 3 of them, which was
Shankar Ehsan Loy?
no, that's music.
Damn it. I was thinking who 3 together. I just thought. What are the other trios?
There's,
Jatin Lalit and a friend.
So Gemini Pathak gave me a play.
Okay.
There was
Gave you a play means you went and met?
Yeah, I went and met him. He called me. There was Shivani Sawant and Digvijay Sawant.
No, but they just said come
They
join
just
the
said
play.
come.
Wow,
I
that's
said,
great.
okay, that was reference, right?
Yeah.
And then Zafar Karachiwala. Of course, you would know him.
South Bombay boy, yeah, of course. Huh.
So they were.
So they give you breaks. They said come and
gave
join
me
us.
breaks. Yeah, they said.
This is like backstage or
No,
on stage
to
as well?
act.
Oh, lovely.
And
Without anything, huh? They
without
just called you
anything.
and...
And I was thinking, okay, this is a bit. I mean, I was grateful,
Yeah.
but how will I do it? So I remember Digvijay's play had 6 pieces, and he said, he made me
Monologues?
read. No, like 2-act plays.
Those, huh? Okay.
So there was 6, and he gave me 3, and I'm like, shit, how am I going to do
So you
this?
had 3 separate performances.
Yeah. And one was opposite.
What were the pieces
Helm.
like? Like what genre? Drama.
Funny drama. It was a NCPA.
Okay.
And after 4 days of rehearsal, he came up to me and he said, "Listen, Atul referred you. I thought you're like some, I don't know, some, you know."
What a sad story of Karan.
No,
I thought it was going to be a lovely story. People are clapping. The governor of Maharashtra is there.
Then he said, "Listen, I mean, you're good, but I don't think we can do 3 pieces in 2 weeks. So let's do 1. Let's do 1. We'll work on 1." And that went fine. And then
So which one out of the 3 did you want to do? Were they different ages and all that? Was it like all over the
similar
place?
ages,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So I did the one with Shruti Vyas, and it
I
was
think
a good
Shruti has
play.
worked with us in Week That Wasn't.
Must
For
have.
free. Well, you know, theatre, Week That Wasn't, same thing.
Yeah, so that was a nice one. So that happened. There was another. At the same time, though, I was doing another play with Hidayat Sami in another place, and Gemini's play also.
You had 3
happened.
performances concurrently running at the same time.
I mean, 3 rehearsals. It happened at
But that's
different
that.
times.
You're
Yeah.
fully like working actor. I mean, not great money, but enough to survive, I would say. They don't pay for rehearsals. Guys, just
Yeah.
remember theatre is tough until the shows start. Then
It
you're...
doesn't pay you so much, but
Yeah.
at least I knew with Gemini I was doing a corporate play, so it paid maybe a little more.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Also, as a young man, you get to meet girls. So,
Yeah.
and not all the men in theatre like girls. So the market is good. This is my experience. Which is not a bad thing. You know, it's nice to be in a market where you're sometimes the minority. You know?
But I feel that these plays, why it helped me was that I've met so many actors. So eventually, when one day I also went and assisted Atul after that
In a play?
in his next play,
Okay.
which was a musical. So he called me then and he said, "Do you sing?" I said, "No."
You can't say no.
Of course, you can't. I was like, "Listen."
Even now we call you like, oh shit.
Again, musical. And he's done 5 musicals after that. I was
Yeah.
like, dude. But I assisted him as an AD on that, which is Piya Behrupiya, which ran for 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's one of the biggest plays I think in India. So I met so many actors. So when I went eventually and worked with Nandini as a casting director, I mean, I started assisting her first. She would be surprised as to why does this guy know all these actors? You know, she would ask me for ideas and I would send them names. And you know, if you're new to Bombay, usually you don't know that many actors as a casting
Right.
director.
But you were working on 3-4 productions at one time. Huh.
And they would also come and they would come for an audition, they would meet me like their friends. So she's like, this guy's here for a year. How does he know everybody? And that was happening. So she's like, okay, this guy knows something. And he's giving me good theatre ideas. He knows his films. He knows some ideas from films also.
So one second, I think we jumped the gun here. So while you were doing this acting, you met Nandini.
No, after I was acting, I went and assisted Atul.
Okay.
And at the end during that, I'd applied for a job with Nandini because I'd seen a post on Facebook. I was applying for
to be a
everything.
casting agent.
Yeah.
So, but was that you were doing that
No, I
for
didn't
money,
know what it
a
was.
job that'll pay bills?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So I
So you didn't
applied.
think of it that I know a lot of people and it'll be a good fit for me. You just said
I just thought
somewhere
I'd
in
do
the
it.
got it.
I was just doing anything that came my way.
Fair.
And
It's called, you know what it's called? The oldest profession.
What?
When you just do anything that comes your way. Hindi, we have a
For
word
money.
for it. No Hindi. English.
Yeah, so that's how I applied to be a casting assistant. And I joined her thinking I'll work for a month. I was also...
She was fairly established, right?
She was the biggest casting director at the time.
Yeah.
Because she had
I think my
been
wife
working-
used to, well, they were friendly. That sounds
Yeah.
wrong. That's
They're
let me
friends,
rephrase
I
that.
think
They're
they're
friends.
friends.
Yeah,
They're friends.
yeah.
So that's how I started. And I started liking doing that job. When I was working as a casting assistant.
So what was the first
time.
thing you did please explain to us. I think it's quite fascinating. Nobody understands about casting. It sounds like a very easy job. No disrespect, but it sounds like you think that if you're in the business, casting mein kya hai? What is you want a fat guy? Let me find a fat guy. I'm just thinking. But apparently it's not that. And there's a lot of pressure also because you have to deliver the actors that actually work. And then your body of work will have to speak for itself over a period of time. Ki boss, he cast correctly or didn't cast correctly, I'm presuming. So what do you do? If you can just help us explain.
So you read the script first, maybe a couple of times, and then you start ideating as to, because see, in the beginning you have these bigger roles, then you have other roles which probably have
Medium ones.
ones.
Very important.
Just for the lack of,
yeah.
yeah. So you start thinking of who would fit it, of course, but you have different places to look at, like your own database, your emails, your theatre, plays, films, other shows, people you've auditioned before, everything. So then you look at them, you call them for an audition, you keep auditioning them again and again.
So can I, as an actor, artist, and I've done this in the States also, this auditioning again and again is very demotivating. They call you back 3 times and you're thinking, what the fuck's going on, man?
But that means they liked you.
Yeah, but that
that
also
doesn't
means
help
you're just perpetually in a semi-final.
Yeah.
And then you don't get it. And you've gone 4 times, you know the lines by heart, you know the character, you become that character for the next 6 years.
Actually, we've auditioned you also. I remember.
Oh, yeah. I did an audition
Twice.
for Pop Tate
Pop
in
Tates,
Archies,
yeah.
but it had to be done online.
Yeah, because it was COVID.
Yeah. And there's a girl who was very rude to me. Young girl. Not Nandini and not you. Who was giving me all kinds of, why didn't you, very dry way. She was, after, you do a performance, you think it's nice. And she did a Vijay Kunalkar. Yeah, okay, now why don't you try it another way? And then you go flat like that. They're just so not impressed. He used to do that with actors also.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Sorry about that. So I do remember online.
That one, and I think one more, about 7-8 years back for Ayappa's show.
Yeah, maybe.
Which didn't come out later.
I
show
put the
didn't happen.
suburbs somewhere and did an audition with Nandini, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah?
In the office.
Correct, because Shamlal, who was my guide, he took about 45 minutes to find the road after we had reached there. So by then I couldn't be angry young man, angry middle-aged man. Yeah. It's horrible.
Something like that, yeah.
Sorry.
So we, when we audition, we try to get the best, of course, because we know that it's going to go to the director and the director
even
might watch it
in the
once.
bigger films that you've done and all and shows you've done, the main hero, heroine, if you, for lack of a better word, the main artist, that's also for you to do. It's not for the director to say, I've got so and so and now.
Depends. Like when we did Gully Boy, Ranveer and Alia are of course already.
Okay, so
on
that's
board,
their
the
thing to
director.
get.
Yeah. If it's a star, superstar, all of that, most of the time they have already got that.
Okay.
So film most of the time gets greenlit after they are on board.
Superstars are different from stars.
I mean, same thing. Yeah.
No, Ranveer, Salman, Shah Rukh, Cyrus, the 5, 6.
Yeah.
Take it.
Superstars.
Then there's stars. Nikhil. That's below the superstars. All these guys. Yeah.
I mean, we don't, of course, rarely would you ever audition them. Maybe the director does, I don't know. They read with them sometimes.
But in the Archies, if I read correctly, I know they all knew.
They all were
But
auditioned.
auditioned many times. Like the whole American system of come back, we think you're good, let's try you with X person.
Over a couple of months.
Yeah.
Like
But nobody, and it also says that none of the parents, since they were all pretty well, huge film families, nobody picked up a phone and said, Karan, Mr. Bachchan here.
I mean, I wish he did call me, but
What would you do? What would you do if Shah Rukh or Amitabh Bachchan call you? How would you handle that?
I mean, be fine.
What do they insist? And you're like, but
I'll be like, okay, I'm very glad you called me. I'm very happy.
Would you say
that
no?
you think I'm that important? I'm going to be able to do this, but it's not in my hands.
Would you have the guts to say things like, we're going in another direction, sir?
I'll be like, actually, he's very good, but the director doesn't like him. I don't know why.
That's good. That's good. I love him, but the director, he's,
Yeah, because I'm sure everyone, these reasons of why it didn't work out are always very weird. I hear from, I don't usually give that. I just say, no, it didn't work out. But I've heard from other actors, they hear from other casting people that, actually, aapka hi bahut acha tha, but the director didn't know his.
It's
thing,
the Indian way, no?
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's
You
all the
don't want to hurt people's feelings. In America, it was
Aapki age.
they just send you a message saying you're not chosen. That's it.
Yeah.
Deal with it. Which is also good in a way because you get a little harder. Your psyche gets better and stronger after some time. It's like getting bullied in a class, you are able to deal with it after some time. Yeah.
I think here, most of the time, they say your age. They'll be like, you're too young. And that the
It's all,
person
but
feels
that's
good.
good. Now, physical reasons are the best reasons. But what can you do?
And the person's feeling good.
Yeah.
Oh, I look younger.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What were these things like you're too bald? Like I've heard that sometimes. I'm like, yeah, okay. Fair.
What
Fair.
for you?
Yeah. I was trying to do the little ad. It's still the same
Preeti's
ad.
part.
I don't know. This is still the same. I haven't seen her. The soap ads have disappeared. Or is it just TV's gone now? So we don't really. What I grew up on.
Also on YouTube, you must be having that ad block plus or something.
I don't, but that's the time when I scratch or you use the loo. Because you have to pay for all these things. Don't get into that. So this is let's go back to the entire life journey. We were at the point where you started working with Andini, but you're still an active actor because he's one of the rare people who's basically had two roles all the time. You continue acting and you were casting.
At the time, yeah. Not at this point today, maybe.
But you still acted in a lot of things beyond that also, from what I saw.
I think till about 2018, 19, I was doing both. And then during COVID, because there was nothing happening, at the time I had just gotten married, so my wife was a director, and we're like, okay, we're going to kill each other, so let's make something. So I wrote something, I wrote a show, and then we produced it at home because
you had to shoot with what you had.
Yeah, and we made it like a proper show with original music and everything.
And it was you.
I was
one
acting.
man.
No.
She
There
and
were
you.
other actors also.
Oh, so you had a full-fledged show going on. Okay.
Yeah, we got our friends who were around Bandra, who were living around and who could come home.
I mean, you asked only one question for the audition was, do you have the vaccine? And then
not even that.
Not even that. Okay.
That time it was like, okay, are you okay to come?
Are you physically and mentally well?
Yeah.
Come. Yeah.
And we used to test them, of course. And then we quarantined them inside the house and we shot it.
In a few days?
In a few days, yeah.
Wow.
And made it.
Did you release it and all?
We put it on MX Play at the time and YouTube.
You think it worked?
It didn't work. But it worked for us in a way that we had a lot of...
It didn't work as success, but you got to do something creatively and whatever. So,
I mean, success is also...
What is
we'll have to
success?
see how much money you put in, how much you made. So that... we never thought we would make that because we put in a lot more money for a YouTube show than we should. Because we wanted to make a good show.
Where did you get the money from, if you don't mind me asking?
At the time, there were savings.
Personal money?
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Rule number
Which is
one,
stupid.
you always take government funds.
I know.
What? No.
So that didn't happen.
No,
That
didn't
didn't work
happen.
out well. And it taught us that, you're not supposed to put your own money.
May I
in
ask
a
a
show.
personal question?
Huh.
Would that be a strain in the relationship?
No.
The finance planning and all that?
Not so much because we knew we were doing it together.
Bro, if I buy a supplement worth 416 rupees, my wife screams.
No, here she was asking for it, no?
Oh.
She was the director. So
Okay. Okay, good. Fair enough. So she's the bad cop here.
I
You
mean,
were trying to cut
we
it
were-
down and the woman would not listen to him.
but I
He was
was
like,
like-
boss, we don't need a wig. It's okay. We'll just hold our ears. Yeah.
No, we were doing it together. We wanted to make a good piece.
I think that's a damn tough thing. I'm segueing here for a second and I know we've gone a little long. But I think it's damn tough for spouses to work together for a long period of time. I think that's just
It's
dangerous.
hard. It's
no?
very hard. It's hard.
You don't
And-
get any escape wiggle room.
Yeah, because after that, and it was, our home was set. So after shoot, after 14 hours, you're going back to bed in the same house.
Who would eat? Bro, that's just, I mean,
That
courage,
was
man. Courage.
Yeah, that was the first nail in the coffin, maybe.
Yeah, it's a thing like, I don't know, there's maybe a philosophy to it about too much. Too much is dangerous.
Yeah. So after that, we never worked together.
But maybe one day this show will be remembered as one of the great works. You never know. World is topsy-turvy that way. Things that don't do well commercially, not necessarily, their life ends there.
I mean, people who we managed to show it to, I think most of them liked it. It was sweet and fun. But post that, I think I stopped thinking of acting so much because I didn't enjoy that process of acting also during that. I think.
Really?
Yeah, I mean.
You were too close to the thing, maybe.
Maybe, but even after that, I had done a small part in Made in Heaven, but it's during the process of when you're acting, when you're on set, you're waiting. Unless you're the star, then that's a different thing, right? But if you're playing a part, you're largely waiting in your vanity. Then you go there, you shoot for 2 hours. I wasn't enjoying that process of it.
It can be slow, no doubt. Yeah.
And maybe it's me.
You don't
Maybe
you don't entertain young members of the opposite gender for auditions and all while you're waiting for your shot?
No, not there.
Oh, those days were so beautiful.
Yeah.
Let's take a break and we'll come back and I'll tell you about the old days. What fun.
Oh,
Had a bungalow in Mud Island myself.
Oh,
and,
wow. From
it's
Malabar
called-
Hill to Mud Island.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's worth
Jetty.
it's worth, girls coming all the way from, Srinagar or something. I mean, what is it for me to go to Mud Island? All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back with Karan.
Thank you.
Which was that match where you literally flew into the stumps?
What do you mean, which was that match? It was the match, the only game that launched my career.
There are two main arms of the Indian system. In military, we have the infantry and cavalry and all of those things.
Did you say cavalry?
I did.
How old are you?
Well, not as old as you are. Lots to come on
Yeah.
Jaunty on the Dock Season 1.
Can't wait. And please, don't change the shirt.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay, that's great.
I promise. For the entire series,
Yes,
I'm going to wear the same shirt.
All right, Karan is back with me here and I've just been warned by Akanksha. I have these young girls who run this show and they treat me with such disrespect, rightly so. But before we get into that, let's talk about the shows, some of the big shows you've done and films you've done as a casting director.
Yeah.
Okay, so you tell us. I mean, Archies I've sort of spoken about and I think that was always it's ahead of its time. The whole idea behind it, etc., etc. and all. I watched some of it and don't ask me how.
Did you
because-
skip Pop Dates part?
No, I didn't skip. I can't remember Pop Date's part. But I saw because my daughter watched the whole thing. And I thought it was, I didn't, a lot of people said not so nice things about it, but I thought it was fine, by and large. I just felt it was not for my generation anymore because after some time, I started drifting. But there was nothing wrong
But
with the
you
show.
grew up on Archie.
Absolutely did. But it's like another world, like you're going back. You're not 18, you're not 19. You're stuck with your wife in one flat and your mother. It's a whole different Archie's phenomenon for me.
It's also difficult for me to be objective if I've worked on it because we've seen every scene play out 100 times. Every actor.
And you're shot in the north in one hill station or something, no?
No, in Kodi and
Kodi,
Inuti and
sorry, South
Kunur.
then. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And I thought it was really nice because the way when we were working on it, I mean, we were thinking that we're making something really nice. It was always a simple, sweet story. It was never supposed to be some out of the world story or anything. It's a simple Archie story.
Yeah.
I think we tried to be as authentic to everything, even with the cast. I'm bringing Pop Dates, but if
Who played Pop Date?
No, Nikhil Kapoor.
You went with Nikhil Kapoor, who's 15 years older than me, and lives alone in
if you
Alibag.
but if you look at him,
But he's fantastic. I'm a big fan.
It just looked
he
like
looks. He looks.
yeah.
Yeah, he
You know?
imbibes a lot of lassi every night, so he's that guy.
So
Yeah.
it was, and he has.
You do
what,
know
two
he was the
scenes.
English voiceover artist of the
I do.
decade.
Yeah.
And almost every voiceover when I was growing
Yeah.
up, late 80s, early 90s, that
Yeah,
period.
yeah, and even now he does a lot of voiceovers.
He's got a fabulous
and,
voice. He's got that deep
yeah.
timbre.
In fact, I've post that we worked with him on Bads of Bollywood, and even in that he has a really fun part. Yeah,
God, I got to see that show.
yeah, for him.
Yeah. No,
No, you should. It's
I
fun.
know Nikhil. Now we're not in touch so much, but he lives in Alibag, but I'm very fond of him. Makes me
He's,
laugh all the time
he's
without
very
tickling.
funny.
Yeah. No, he's fantastic. And he's got this. He told me a story that even as a young man, if he made love to a woman, he would actually end it with, yeah, I've just made love to you. This is Nikhil Kapoor. And everybody was like, I'm just kidding. Nikhil, if you're watching, I'm sorry.
But that part actually, it wasn't a really lengthy one, but we went authentic for everything. The families, the parents, the other cast, Ethel or Reggie. Reggie is Vedang Raina, who's now done a lot of films after that.
Right.
He was recently in Imtiaz's film, Main Wapas Aunga. He was very good. So we found some great talent also. Mihir Ahuja is in it. So that was a nice film to work on. I am very proud of it. When I watched it also, I didn't have a problem. We watched it at the premiere. So it felt like, oh wow, what a premiere. It was one of its kind. I've never been to a premiere like that.
Because of the family stars that all
Everybody,
attended, and then their friends that attended.
The whole
It's probably had
entire
a
Bollywood was there.
star proportion would have been very high.
Very, very
Yeah.
high. I mean, I remember going there.
Like Nikhil Kapoor would have been like left out. Oh, the voiceover.
And they'd all probably recognize his voice.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was fun. And I mean, I like the film, yeah.
I think that's fair. Popular opinion is rubbish.
Yeah.
Come on, if you really think about it, what is popular opinion?
Exactly.
End of the day, Illu Illu was a hit song. Illu ka matlab, I love you, I love you, I love you. I mean, okay, whatever. Let's not go with what's popular.
But it's a hit.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it's bad either. I'm just saying that this is a stupid idea. Yeah. So that's why I thought it was a little ahead of its time when I was watching it, whatever bits I watched and all. I just felt that, India may not have been ready for it. Or
Maybe they
Gen
didn't relate
Z
to
or
it.
whatever.
It's fair that it didn't work. Maybe it was also...
I think it'll work now.
I don't know.
I think it'll work now.
I hope so.
I think there's just a few years, the world changes a little bit and they'll be more accepting of it.
Yeah, I mean, I've
Because the whole
seen a
thing-
couple of films which were problematic, which worked, but I mean, let's not go
I
there.
don't know if you've seen a show called Hello Friends.
I know you, Minnie, and
Yeah.
Nikhil.
Minnie was not in. Maria
Nikhil?
was in it.
Maria
Nikhil was
sorry.
very much in it. I
You're
think
Chandler.
I'm Chandler. Nikhil is Ross. Ross, right?
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
David Schwimmer's character. And anyway, to cut a long story
I
short.
thought he would be Joey or something. Or you would be Joey.
No, Joey was, what's his name? God, it's been so long. Anyway,
Huh.
it's a fabulous show. And loosely, Friends America was based on it. So what I'm saying is that sometimes it's difficult if people have an idea of something and then you do another version of that. Sometimes it's either they'll take it or they won't take it because they have that in their head as a reference point. So I think that would be. But let's move on now.
Huh.
It's good. You have to try different things.
Yeah.
What is that famous Jim Morrison quote? Variety is the spice of life. That's what the judge is going to tell my wife. Don't smoke. I got this podcast. I have to perform. On this side, it's no other place. So what are the shows? There are lots of big shows that you've done. What are the ones you're really proud of? Or is that a mean question?
Yeah, not a mean one, because I've actually genuinely loved most of them, whether it was Dahaad or Bads of Bollywood, and more recently was and actually Made in Heaven also. That was
Okay.
very special. More recently was Musafir Cafe,
Which is now second season is also.
so I used to be with Nandini till a couple of years back, and
Oh
then
wait! Breaking news.
oh
You're not together.
no, we don't work together anymore. No.
Halt. Rewind. We'll come to Dahaad and everything else. So what happened?
Nothing. I mean, I think
You outgrew each other.
we worked together for 12 years. First 3 years I was an associate, then I left, then we joined back, and then we became partners. For 9 years we were partners. Great partnership. I think we did some amazing work together, from Gully Boy, Sulu.
Bro, it looks like you can't
everything.
keep the ladies.
Yeah.
Wife's gone, business partner's gone.
Within 2 years.
You don't work with women, okay? I'll tell you what. Abhishek, meet him after. I'll give you a really male. Yeah.
So yeah, I think we'd done our last work, our released work was Bads of Bollywood.
Oh,
so
but that was very well received.
great one,
So why
so-
did you split after that?
that's
Okay, so it's got nothing to do with
unreleased one.
with the
no,
work.
nothing. It's just that I think we had done enough good work together, and now it was time for us to find something on our own. For me,
I mean, the Beatles lasted 8 years, greatest group of all time.
Yeah, just
Nothing
12
lasts
years.
forever. Donald Trump may last forever. What's our leader's name?
Not sorry, who?
Sorry. Get back to what we're talking about, Bads of Bollywood. Coming back to Bads of Bollywood, Neville you cast.
Yeah.
Barucha, he's been
Yes.
on our pod, he's a friend.
Yeah, he's
I think those smaller characters must be so interesting also,
It is.
because it's like another science for that.
Yeah, and not even small. He's one of the main
Yeah,
primary
sorry.
cast.
Well, okay, fair enough. Yeah. so tell us about. So how do you when you're going for characters where you have not too much to work with, as against the guy in the lead or whatever? So what do you do?
So on Bads, Aryan was very clear about every little character,
Okay.
little to big to whatever it is. Even there's a gang of boys who are part of the gangster thing who come
Yeah.
in, and there's a guy who probably has 2 lines, but he knew exactly how that guy is going to look and talk. So
But
and
isn't that difficult for you then?
it is,
Because he's
but it's
fully
also
clued
fun
in and not
then.
giving any flexibility.
But I know, at least I know what he wants, as
Okay.
opposed to someone saying, yeah, "Nee, I don't like this. I don't like this."
He
So then
never
what do I-
asked for a 55-year-old man, 5'8", 85 kilos, short pants, shaves badly, sweats a lot. Because I'm that guy.
Shit. I think now
He
next
did,
time-
didn't
next
he?
season.
Damn it! So close
He
to
cut
glory.
the So yeah, he knew what he wanted, and he would make sure he would push every department to get everything he wants, the way he's written it, and that's
Nice
fun
guy to work with, but?
very good to work with, and very funny.
And chilled on. Yeah, it's funny. How does
Yeah.
he work on set and all that? Like, being a young guy looking after a lot of people who are much older, even though he's the great man's son, blah blah blah. How
Yeah.
does that dynamic work? I would love to see.
I mean, I don't know about the other people, but
Yeah.
with us, he was really chill, and he has a very good sense of humor.
Do you have to call him Aryan, sir, or uncle?
No, Aryan.
Okay, good. I'm a first name
Yeah.
guy. I hate these suffix and prefix they put, unless it's Benchot. I don't mind, like Abhisar Benchot. He likes us to call him that, DOP. I don't know why.
Yeah, no, he was good to work with that way, and it's actually nice. Even Zoya that way is very, very clear as to what she wants, and when someone like this, when,
So you have
when
to
a
show the
direct-
look first, is it? You
No,
have
we need to show
the,
the whole acting thing.
the full thing.
Yeah.
A performance with the look in the costume or close to it and all that.
Costume, not so much, but at least something which, if it's supposed to be a girl, say, who's supposed to be probably a
Oh God, I thought for a
villager.
second you're going to say girl, no costume.
No, if it's supposed to be say a small town girl or something, and who's probably the character supposed to be in very simple clothes, but we make her wear a bikini, like you said, or
That's-
or you know,
Yeah.
we don't test anybody in bikinis, no, never. But if we make them dress up in a dress, it doesn't
Close
work.
to whatever
but
the feel is, huh?
it just needs to be, the idea needs to come out
No,
that
so,
this
so
character
just to understand the
looks
process,
correct.
then Zoya or Aryan or whoever the director is rejects it immediately? Or they say keep
For the
that in
look,
mind?
no, you mean for the look?
No, when you send them the first tape or whatever you want to
Yeah.
call it,
Yeah.
do they do you remove the people immediately? How does it work?
They don't reject anybody. They'll just say, "Oh, I like this person." If I send them, or if I'm showing them 10 auditions, they'll react to everything. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, I like that," or if I show you something, you're going to be laughing at something, or you'll if it's a funny scene, or you're like, "Okay, this is boring," things like that. And the ones who they didn't react to, they are the ones who will probably not make it to the shortlist. But maybe there is someone who I think, oh,
So you can still push.
I can say that, oh, you know what, maybe you didn't like what
See it
this
again.
person did.
Uh-huh.
I can retest maybe, and it's also we're winging it, right? We think this is what the director wants. We do a take. We take it to the director, and the director is like, no, I want this person to be a little more irritating. And maybe the actor did it in the first take, but I changed.
Killed it. Yeah.
Yeah, I killed it. So now I can say that, listen, actually he did it, but I thought it's that. Let me retest him.
Okay.
Or if I have that take, I'll
So
show
what
that
I'm
take.
understanding on a serious note is that if you have 10 tests and they're all me in different looks, we should get the job.
Yeah.
Cracked it. Never worry again. Mikhail Maya, dinner will happen.
Archies too.
Archies too. Pop taste pop. Pop of pop date. Hey, don't give up. Archies too may work.
Yeah.
You never know, man. The world is really funny that way.
I'm sure.
It's strange. So, Made in Heaven?
Made in Heaven.
Dahaad, quickly if you can tell us.
Made in Heaven, I think, was the first show that we did. In fact, it was one of the first few shows in India, big shows. And it had about 300 characters.
My God.
And half of them were recast.
Come on, tell me the truth. Surely, character 284, you're like, oh, fuck it, yeah. But Bunty.
No, and we recast half of them.
What are you saying?
Because
How painful.
It was. I used to get calls at 4 a.m. from either Rahul or Shrishti, who were the associates on that. And they'd be like, listen, we need to recast and we need this tomorrow morning. I'm like, it's 4 a.m. How am I going to...
For a 9 o'clock shoot?
11, 12 p.m.
So what do you do?
Either pull out someone from who we've already auditioned, who might have been good but was rejected earlier, or then in the morning around
But are
9
they
o'clock.
available to come at 7 or 8 or in the morning when you call them?
No, luckily those used to be the ones which probably are 12 p.m. or
Wow.
So you have that 9 o'clock, you call the actor and check, hey,
It's like a
listen, are
live
you
sport
available?
going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happened a lot on that. So, because also it was spread over, it was a big show for the first time, huge
But how
cast.
do you tell the guy you've cast in a whatever little...
No, maybe the actor who was cast
Didn't turn up.
would either fall sick or the dates changed.
Okay.
A lot of dates changed because it was a massive schedule.
Yeah.
So things would happen. Nowadays, it's pretty common that dates change.
So you have a backup in your mind for everyone.
Yeah.
Literally.
We do that. Yeah.
And with the cast is 300, I think it'll be like, it's just like you need software to help you or something.
150 people recasting was...
This was with Nandini, this was later.
This was with Nandini. It was the first show we did together.
Okay, let's go back. So then when you broke up, you started your own company.
Yeah. So after we broke up the partnership, I think I took a break. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Actually, I was pretty much done with. I was disillusioned with the industry in a way and with my work.
But you've had so many successes and all. Why would you be disillusioned?
Because I knew, okay, there'll be a film. This is the journey. 5 months of approximately 5 months of casting maybe. First, there'll be one phase where it's very light, one phase very hectic, one phase is happening. There'll be one character which will not get cast till the end, and the director is going to be asking when, and it's the same journey.
So you got pakawed in a way.
Yeah, and also I think the kind of work that was happening in what the films I was watching, maybe not the ones I was working on, but the ones I was watching, I wasn't liking it, and I wasn't liking a lot of things.
You sound more like an actor than a casting director now. It's like you suddenly like, I need a break. It's too one-dimensional for me.
Or like, the fact that you see actors are not getting paid well, except your ATL, your stars.
Yeah.
And not only actors, even other crew.
The vendors around them.
Yeah, they're not.
Like the massier.
Yeah,
things like
and
that.
even the fact that your PVR, this whole thing of... your ticket prices are so high. You ruined the
what's the maths and all that? Yeah. I don't understand this.
I mean, we grew up watching a film every weekend.
Yeah,
now
3
you
rupees,
can't.
2 rupees, 1 rupee on Sunday. All kinds of... I mean, this is just...
So, yeah.
They've got to change the system. I really feel it's wrong.
Yeah.
You can't spend 6 to 10 grand on a film for a family here just for tickets. I mean, come on.
And even if somebody can afford to, they will not do it every week.
Why should they? You know how ugly some of the kids are?
Exactly.
I mean, how do you justify it? Who's going to spend that money?
Why you take them out?
Yeah, I mean, your face that way.
Sit at home and watch Netflix and Amazon.
So the match doesn't work out. And I'm telling you this as someone who lives in Malabar Hill. But whenever I had to take my daughter, I would be depressed here because every time, then my friend Vijay Kunalkar wants to go to the reclining things, and those are like 2 grand, 3 grand a ticket and all. I mean, I can make a film in that. 5, 6 of us get together. It's called crowdfunding.
Yeah. So I mean, I think I just got puck out, and I wasn't liking the.
You felt responsible for everyone, is it?
No, I wasn't liking anything around, and maybe it was a phase in life, because then I left and I.
Did you have a girlfriend at that point?
No, I was still married at the time.
But that doesn't mean you can't have a girlfriend. Read my book, brother. 60 ways to please your lover.
I'll read this. For my next marriage.
I can't handle my wife, bro. I can't handle one woman. Honestly, I wish I was gay. Every day I come, make me gay. I can't handle women.
Yeah, so I left and I was trying to figure what do I want to do. I didn't know anything else. I didn't want to act also.
It's midlife crisis, huh?
Yeah,
of
that's
sorts.
exactly what happened actually. That's
so maybe you just work too hard. I'm trying to wonder why this would happen when you're feeling successful. When people are successful and want to get out, it's just working too hard seems to be one of the main reasons. Because otherwise, why? Why have a crisis?
Probably because I also was I didn't know how to delegate. The way I was working, there was something wrong in that, I feel. I was too involved with every stage, and which is good probably because in casting, I know that we were one of the very few people who would be involved even with that one day player who has one line. We are doing it, and both of us together.
That would set the standard as a casting guy. You should be the guy who gives the same weightage to one-liner and 40-liner.
And that's what we believed in, and that's what we did. But then later I found out others don't do, which is fine. But I was involved in every small little other thing, too many things. So finally, when I left, I took that few months of break. I was, it wasn't like...
Where did you go?
This time I didn't have a lot of savings because, the show took
What do you mean? You've done all
The
these?
first time I had a lot of savings. This
Okay.
time I didn't have that.
Really?
No, it was because I think the industry was also going through a rough time. So it's not, we were still living in Bandra, having a good life.
But how long
it
did
wasn't
you...
like extra money.
No,
ki
but how long did you
udao.
take your sabbatical? Was how long?
But few months.
Okay, not even a year.
No.
Okay.
Few months and then...
So
but
how did you reinvent, like, what do you do?
Then
Drugs.
that and that helps.
I'm genuinely asking. So what do you do? How do you get it? How do you get your mojo back?
So I got a call from this friend and she was making an ad. She said, listen, this is my first time we're hiring a casting person. We don't have much money. These two characters, can you help out? I heard the money. I said, oh no, theek hai, it's a friend, let's do it. And within a day and a half, I cast the ad. Usually takes you about 6 to 8 days. This in a day and a half, I had cast it, locked it, and I did it on my own. I didn't even hire an assistant because I was like, I'll save that money now. I had to.
Finally, you're thinking like a producer.
Yeah. I did that, and I started I liked that process.
But this is an ad film, which is a lot shorter and quicker and
It
all
is,
that.
but I've done ads before as well.
Okay,
I used to get annoyed by ads at the time. It's hectic. Ads are every day more options, and nobody knows what's happening. At the end, they'll take someone else. So, so this time it was fun. In that time, I was also thinking maybe I should join a production house or a platform as a producer or creative producer. Content. I was just trying to find what I want to do because I read scripts, so it helps in content.
And you're a writer as well, so you're sort of all-rounder, huh?
But after this, I said, okay, you know what, let me try this again. And I, of course, started reaching out to people I've never worked with, the whole industry. Then I realized that a lot of people didn't know me because
But they know your work. You just have to mention what you've done.
I do, but it was weird because after 12, 13 years at the time of doing big shows, successful films, whether it was Gully Boy to Dahaad and The Bollywood, and people when I'm going there, they didn't know I have done it. And I used to call about a lot of people every week. So if I meet 100 people, 30 of them knew my work, knew me. Because, okay, Excel, Tiger Baby, and they used to think that Nandini and I did only that, a lot of them, which is fine. Did a lot more work with them. The other 70, half of them didn't know who I was. The other half thought I was probably Nandini's assistant. So I was like, okay, after so many years, if this has happened, then maybe it's good that this step. Now, I'll probably
Reinvent yourself and get more
yeah.
emphasis on yourself because obviously they're not...
And I never wanted to be
famous.
in the front.
Yeah.
I remember someone once, it was a compliment, I guess. They said, you guys work like sleeper cells. We never find out when the casting started and got over and it's cast and we see the film. We never found out. Actors, they were probably complaining.
It is under the radar a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, and we never, maybe Nani still went in front a little more than me.
Yeah.
But largely we were very
in the shadows. No, that's fair.
In the shadows, a lot.
But
of
why
time.
should people know you? Only the producers and the people making a film should know you. Also,
But now,
I
but
don't
you
see the
realize
point.
that even they didn't, right? I was meeting a lot of people. I met someone from Amazon who was a huge part of Made in Heaven, and she didn't know I had cast Made in Heaven. I was like, because I took that very personally because Made in Heaven is something I had really put in a lot of my life into. So I like, okay, you know what? Fine, fair enough. It's a different world. You need to start. At least, I don't need to go and be a pompous guy and
push yourself a little
showing
bit,
myself
yeah.
out there every day.
So this is the start of his PR campaign. He's come to Cyrus Says thinking this will change his career.
But you said nobody watches
I feel
it.
bad for him now. I just don't know what to say. Yeah, I don't know why you made this wrong decision.
I know.
But we have a call up Ranveer. We'll recommend. Ranveer is a very good podcaster. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a no pants thing going on right now. But the table's there, so you'll be fine. I know I'm a fine one to talk. Yeah. Yeah. But have you ever thought of this as an incentive? You call me or any actor, you call us and you say, okay, bro, this is the role, whatever. And then I say, okay, give me the role and I'll give you 25% of what they pay me. I mean, it's called the kickback system. I'm a big fan.
How much are we talking?
But it depends on see, if you're casting 300 people, there'll be 10, 15 but really big, purses. And then down the line, whatever, right, till the guy who has one line, whatever, you're still making something.
It dilutes your credibility.
You're answering it
Completely.
seriously?
Yeah.
Karan.
It's like, I want to...
Karan, you're like Dilip Kumar talking to Johnny Lever and we're just not meeting in
I'm
the
like,
middle.
how will I take... I mean, see, they don't pay them well.
Yeah.
So how much would I
That's
make?
true. A bit of a socialist, aren't you? I noticed that immediately. You're a little protective over these poor actors, thinking I've sent them to the middle
No,
of
but how will I
nowhere.
make 25%
Yeah,
of nothing?
Of nothing, yeah. Wow. What a sad story. Okay.
I'm sure you must have said no to a lot of roles because they're like, acha, we'll pay you this one. Like, fuck it, dude.
No, I only said no because they've always asked for the casting couch and yeah. And I've only twice said okay to that. They were males. I didn't know because, some names, like they sound like Kiran, for example. It could be male or female. So until you get there, say, you're Kiran. Too late. Bodyguard shut the door. Audition chalo. Sir ko disturb mat karo. Didn't last long, don't worry. Well, the audition. Okay, I'm being signaled that we've gone way over time, so I'll quickly get into this. Let's wrap this a little bit. So now where are you? You're on your own.
I'm on my own.
You
in
started
all ways.
Okay. No, so you reinvented the...
I did, yeah. So this Musafir Cafe was on my own.
Okay, this was the first big one alone?
First big one for
Okay,
Netflix.
yeah.
And there was Alliance and Traitors too. Both.
Oh, Alliance is also on your own. So you cast everyone in Alliance.
Yeah.
So I can't blame Nandini or anybody else.
No.
Fuck it.
And Traitors.
I won't be in Traitors. I won't be with Minnie and Nikhil. I have to be careful who I'm with also. I did a Big Boss once, man. It was so embarrassing.
You won't with Cyrus and Cyrus. It can't be Cyrus and Cyrus
No,
next
of
time.
course, Cyrus. But the problem with if they lock us up, I'm happy because then he's there. Otherwise, he's never on time. He's like, when you miss a
he
period.
said that.
Yeah, it's like that. It's exactly that. He just never turns up, man. Including events. We run live events. The client is screaming at me. Where is he? And he has that Delhi style of answer, boss, you, aa gaya. Boss, aa gaya. Whatever that means. Delhi's a beautiful country, They just say anything and we just have to figure it out from there. And I don't mean anybody in particular. I mean the city. So I should have.
No, I'm not from Delhi.
Yeah, I know. I'm just...
Can we talk about Musafir Cafe a bit?
Can you talk about Musafir Cafe? She wants to know. I don't want to.
So,
Yeah.
my wife and I had just separated, and I was going through that.
Bro, you're laughing.
And I tell you.
Are you like Charlie Chaplin? The pathos, we have to pick it out from the humor? What?
So I got a call, and Sharanya, the creator of the show, she sends me the script, and she's like, read it. It's really nice. I said, okay, it's based on a book. I read it, and it's a pure, full-on, old-school love story. And really nice, very well written. But then I was like, will people understand this? And especially your main protagonist, which is Sudha, is the choices that she makes, and Chandar is, waiting for her for 8 years after that. I was like, I don't know, will this generation even understand?
It's too impatient a generation for this kind of old...
Yeah,
romance.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Right? But that I realized later is that was probably the month, that I was going through, that you start feeling like maybe it doesn't exist. And when we started working on it, I realized there's so much love on set. It was beautiful. And I mean, the makers, Ruchir, Sharanya, everybody on it, they made it with a lot of love on set, during casting, everything.
So that was like your therapy.
It was, I can say that. Although I went for therapy before that for 2 years, but
Paid therapy?
yeah.
Oof.
But it helps also.
You think?
I mean, no, not in. It helped me get a divorce.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Cost you more.
Yeah.
You pay for the therapist, now you pay for the divorce.
Yeah.
I mean, just think it through, bro.
Yeah.
For me, as a consumer, I've always thought if it's free, I'll go and listen to anyone. But if I have to pay them money, because I can't get it out of my mind. It's like, they're asking you, what was it like growing up? I'm like, fuck that. I can't pay 5,000 rupees.
But yeah, it was good.
How much did you pay?
I think it was 2,500 per head,
Session.
and for those together ones, it was.
Oh, you did the
3,000.
whole couples therapy thing?
Also.
That's a big scam, bro.
It
Yeah.
was.
Apparently.
They just said, yeah, now.
Yeah, they don't tell you anything, apparently.
The way I got out of it was, you know what, actually, we are done.
Yeah, because they don't commit, right? They don't.
So we
sounding
said we are
board.
done.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, now what are we going to do with you?
That's it.
They said, okay, you can come alone. I said, no.
Well, if you're without your partner, you will come alone.
Or maybe not.
Or maybe not. God, imagine 45 days. Stop. We have kids watching.
So then, through that show, I think I really also found love for my job more.
again.
Because of the way they were working. There was again, I'm saying love again.
You were in a
on
very
set.
nice, positive energy sort of thing at the
very-
right time in your life when things were falling apart, in a sense. No, you had come from a little bad phase, I'm saying, and you go there and you get this positive energy.
Correct.
I'm not belittling it. I think it's great that
No,
you
but
hit the right place at the right time.
I think after that, actually, things were falling into place in a lot of ways. Not only with this, with everything else, all the other projects I did after that also. It was really, I found something for myself. I found some self-worth, which I was lacking earlier. I started enjoying my work. And after that, every day I've just been very grateful. I get any work, I'm like, wow, I'm busy today. Okay, cool. This is good. So that's been nice. And I still wouldn't want to go do that whole thing of being out there. I would still want to be a little more.
It's not your personality. Why do you have
It's
to
not,
do that?
Exactly.
You
I
already made
wouldn't.
a name for yourself. It's just a question
That's
of...
what, it's more about letting the producers. I still make those calls to producers and
Yeah, a
directors.
little
Like, listen,
networking.
I want to work
Yeah.
with you whenever.
But you remain a Lone Ranger now.
I do, yeah.
And at the moment, that's the way you want to be.
Yeah.
You don't want to have other people around and all that.
No, this is fun. I'm finding something new, right? So
Fair enough.
It's a different way.
Bro, don't listen to me. I have no idea about life. But we are playing a thing as we end the show, Karan, and that's called Cyrus Lies, invented by Akanksha herself. And she'll change the screen. I mean, I know you do film and OTT and all that, but we're fabulous with our technology. I mean, it was blue, now it's red. I mean, people are writing saying, how do you do that? I can't tell you. India's not ready for it. This is a high-grade LA, our editors from LA. Well, actually from Canada, so it's closer to LA than here. So these are statements, yeah, exactly that. And you spot the lie and you have to correct it. And the lie will be not it's a very minute, sometimes very minute lie. So there'll be a lot correct and there'll be something which is not correct. The first one, Dangal starrer Amir Khan, Fatima Sana Sheikh played in Dangal starrer. Fatima Sana Sheikh played Geeta Phogat, and their film ends with Geeta winning an Olympic gold medal. Have you seen the film?
Yeah.
So I'll give you a hint. Maybe it's a not so prestigious medal. Maybe it
It's
could.
not an Olympic.
Yeah. So let's go down.
Commonwealth.
Correct. Well done. Well done. Okay. That's it. Next one. He's off to a winning start with little help from his friends. Big Boss is based on the Dutch format Big Brother. The Indian version was originally hosted by Amitabh Bachchan, and Salman Khan has hosted the show after that for the longest time.
I don't think Amitabh hosted it.
You're absolutely right. It was not Amitabh, but it was not Salman. Somebody else hosted it the very first season. And that man was Arshad Varsi.
Oh.
Yeah. Second last. Queen starring Member of Parliament, Kanganaji. Lisa Hayden played Vijay Lakshmi and Rajkumar Rao played her husband. What is the wrong thing here? She was not a Member of Parliament there, so I threw you with that.
No. Yeah, Lisa Hayden.
Think of
Lakshmi and Rajkumar.
Yeah, the first two. Okay.
Rajkumar.
Yeah.
I mean, he was supposed to get married.
Yes, absolutely. Fiancé, not a husband. The Traitors, now this is your show.
Oh,
it's a reality show where contestants live together. Some contestants are chosen as traitors. The faithfuls have to identify the traitors. The original show called The Verandas is from Belgium.
No, it's the Traitors from Dutch. It's a Dutch.
Netherlands. Bro, he knows his stuff, yeah. He knows his stuff. The
Such
Traitors.
difficult
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah. You enjoy that format, the reality?
I'm loving it now.
I mean, how do I say it without being mean? Sometimes it's like mindless, in that sense.
Yeah, you've done a few.
I've done. We do it for money, Baba. I'm not waking up in the morning and saying, my parents will be proud, I'm going to Big Boss.
Have you watched Traitors?
I watched a bit of it.
It's fun.
Because it's like page 3, while you read the gossip column, you like people shouting, screaming, fighting, arguing, having moments of
But actually,
openness.
have you played Mafia?
No, but I can do Italian. I can do Brando. You want me to do Brando? I can do Godfather. I can be. You do the Hindi. In short, my Batsana. Laura. I'm looking for Italian sounding words, bro.
But you should watch Traitors. It's
Okay.
fun. I went on set and I was like, can I go inside and be a part? Because it's a game. It's not.
Riddhi we had, Faizu we had,
Who?
right?
No, they are not from that.
They were 50, correct? 50,
No, this is
yeah.
not that show.
Who was in Traitors? Do we have anyone in Traitors? Oh, we have Sufi. Correct.
And this time we have Riya Chakraborty and
Oh, nice.
Ranveer Brar and
Nice. In fact, she was called that a few years ago. Poor thing. Not by me. Leading news channel. Best in
Yeah.
the world. They get the news first.
it's not a news channel.
The news channel that went after the whole story of Sushant
It's
Singh
still a
Rajput.
news channel. We don't call that.
True. What should we call it? Will you cast for that channel? That's going to be tough. His biopic, who will you cast?
I'm sure there's a casting person sitting there for
I'm
it.
sure, yeah. The panelists are cast.
Yeah, I've
Can you
heard.
shout? Show me. Can you change your opinion?
And they paid for it.
I'm told it's possible. Huh?
Have you gone on it ever?
I've gone many times when he was a little softer in his approach for cricket and Parsis and all kinds of things. I've gone. But they were all topics which didn't require a lot of fighting. Because ultimately, I think the same 2-3 points come out. No, Pakistan, the foreign hand, China. I believe the Jantar Mantar protest was a CIA launched offensive where
Depends which government we have a problem.
No, they found a Caucasian kid in a white T-shirt smiling with a camera, and they traced it all the way back to I think NASA. I don't know. I mean, it's beautiful. The creativity is just you got to accept that there's talent there. Cast your net wide in future. Anyway, all right, Karan, we're done. So thank you so much for dropping in.
Thank you
with your
so
Pink
much.
Floyd
It was
shirt.
fun.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
And in case you want to be an actor or whatever, send your biodata with a check to how to get in touch with you.
Instagram.
Instagram. You sound like a hot chick.
Slide into my DMs.
DMs.
Did you know Indians report nearly 800 cases of online financial fraud every day, which has resulted in losses exceeding 1,000 crores in the last 5 years? To keep you safe from such fraud, I am starting my newest podcast series, Conversation with Vigilante, an initiative by HDFC Bank. In every episode, I will feature special guests who can share expert insights on the different types of fraud, their modus operandi, and how you can protect your money. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and don't forget to tune into Conversation with Vigilante. Catch the episodes on all audio streaming platforms and V for Vigilante YouTube channel.
Cyrus says every time, Cyrus says, जब ये कहे तुम सुनो,
प्लीज तमीज से बात करना है ना, इम्पोर्टेंट पीपल यार.